Now on CoastTV News.
A pause on building. A new Sussex County councilman wants to see a year-long moratorium on development in agricultural zones. And from the attendance here, you see, it's proven controversial.
Short on cash, why DNREC funding shortfalls could mean higher fees at state parks.
Some roads still not clear a week after a snowstorm. That's what people on the coast are talking about.
And we'll be talking about the impact of snow that's still on the ground, along with plenty of sunshine today, but plenty of cold is really on the way in a big, gigantic way.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
A room full of contractors, engineers, developers, realtors, and community members upset about a proposed moratorium on building. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with debate over the measure that would press pause on new developments in agricultural zones here in Sussex County.
That proposed moratorium was the big topic during today's council meeting. New council member, District 1's Matt Lloyd, is looking to introduce what would be a year-long ban. Coast TV News reporter Anna Sofia Roman was there, and as she shows us, there was a lot of backlash.
It's a drastic plan, a year-long moratorium on new development in agricultural zones in Sussex County.
Obviously, I hope that this doesn't pass.
For over an hour and a half, people debated a new proposal by Councilman Matt Lloyd.
A moratorium makes sense, and County Council needs to be sensible.
Mike Ryman, with the Home Builders Association of Delaware, is firmly against the idea.
I think moratoriums are really an overreaction and a short-sighted way to try to solve problems.
Ryman pointed to unintended consequences.
Moratoriums themselves don't really actually solve problems. They create more problems than they solve by creating some uncertainty in the marketplace and impacting tons of local businesses and local jobs throughout the market.
But some are worried about the speed of growth in Sussex County and the traffic that comes with it. Though that doesn't mean they were necessarily on board with a 12-month moratorium.
I think he's in the minority here at the council, and I feel like there are both extremes. The jobs that are to be had by building, but there's also the effect from too many things being built without the infrastructure that we need.
While there was a mix of opinions represented today,
I think it's mostly about seeing both sides of the picture and coming together in the middle.
I don't think it should go forward.
the proposed moratorium needs to be drafted and is likely to be introduced at the next County Council meeting. In Georgetown, Ana Sofia Roman, Coast TV News.
Now, others shared some concerns during the public comment section at the meeting. Here's what they were. Some were not being able to continue building affordable housing in the county.
Now, this brings us right into our Coast TV poll. We want to know what should guide development decisions in Sussex County.
Let's take a look at the results so far. 40% say environmental impact, 14% say job creation, 32% say community input, and 13% say agricultural preservation.
And as you saw right there, folks, the number's changing already. You can go be a part of this vote. I'm guessing that people are going to have strong opinions. Go to coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app. 1991 feels like a long time ago, and that's because it was 34 years ago. 91 was actually the last time most fees for state parks were changed in Delaware. DNREC says outdated fees can lead to environmental problems that aren't caught until they become emergencies or threats to public health. Updated funding can make programs more sustainable in the long run, according to DNREC. Coast TV spoke with one Lewis woman who says funding shouldn't come at the detriment of the park.
And they were considering putting in a restaurant. And there was a lot of pushback because it's a beautiful natural area that should be preserved and that we shouldn't have to commercialize it and degrade it in order to keep funding it.
DNREC says fees need to align with the actual cost to provide services to continue the work of the department.
A week after a snowstorm, and snowplows can still be seen actually around the county, and some roads are not there. Now, some people who we spoke with say they have not seen any progress in their neighborhood and they're not happy about it. Others, like Eric Dixon, say they understand why it's like this.
I mean, the main goal is to be able to get your car in and out, be able to get to work, to and from, all that. So I think they did pretty good.
It doesn't look like the snow is going to melt anytime soon. Oh, look at that sidewalk. Stay tuned for more on your bitter cold temperatures.
And the roads, at least some of them finally starting to look more like roads after the snow last week. But driving, that has slowed down, and that's due to the poor, icy roads, the conditions. Some trash pickups in Milton have also seen a delay, causing waste and recyclables to pile up for some locals. For those people in Milton who had a delay, it was another thing to worry about. Coast TV News reporter Brendan Conroy is live in Milton. Brendan, you're standing there surrounded by trash right now.
Charlie, take a look at this. 5 trash bins right here and 1 recycling bin. And if you see, they are all overflowing, and it's not supposed to be this way. A few other spots in Milton are also like this, and it's because of those slippery and icy road conditions that the waste companies couldn't pick up the trash. But today, the Casella company is working on getting that recycling run completed, and tomorrow they will be doing the trash run to finish it all off. And one couple we spoke with in Milton says this.
Well, just trying to pull the trash cans through the 12 inches of snow all over was a big problem, you know. But yeah, we managed to do that.
They told us about it, and it went fine.
The trash should all be cleared by tomorrow. In Milton, Brendan Conroy, Coast TV News.
Thank you, Brendan. And we are taking a live look into Ocean City right now as we get ready to check in with our First Alert Chief Meteorologist, Paul Williams. Paul, you've been all over the snow.
We have, and because it's been so cold, we wanted to give you a detailed analysis of the snowpack in tandem with what Brenda was talking about. You see, we have a current snowpack map here, and this is detailed for Sussex County specifically. So anywhere where you see the dark blue, the snowpack is still about 10 inches. In other words, that's leftover snow that's on the grassy surfaces or the surfaces that haven't been treated as far as the ice or excuse me, as far as the salt or the brine is concerned. Places like Georgetown, Millsboro, and Laurel still have at least 8 inches of impacted snow still there. And for Seaford and right along the most western line, we're looking at 10 inches of impact that's still there and really not moving soon. Why? It's been just that cold. We're holding at 29 degrees, and it's the peak of sunshine at this point. So melting is a rare commodity right now. And we could see a random flurry try to sneak in here by 9 o'clock. So we still have that kind of cold in place. We started off with temperatures in the 20s. Now coming up, we have a couple of advisories I need to tell you about, specifically a freezing spray one that's going to be of great interest for folks Indian River Inlet and going across the bridges. Charlie?
Thank you, Paul. We have new details from Delaware State Police on a motorcycle crash that shut down part of Route 1 last night. According to police, the crash happened just after 5:30 p.m. when a 19-year-old motorcyclist was speeding on Coastal Highway. Police say the rider sped past an unmarked state police car and ignored troopers. Officers say the driver ran a red light and was driving recklessly. Eventually, the motorcycle ended up crashing with a truck that was turning onto Bay Crossing Boulevard. Police said the motorcyclist is in critical condition. The 69-year-old truck driver from Milton was not hurt.
Delaware's General Assembly reconvened today in Dover. During this session, lawmakers are expected to once again attempt a bill that would legalize medically assisted suicide for those suffering from terminal illnesses. Another bill in the works is funding school resource officers at all public schools. And another would be considering the home delivery of wine.
Now to national politics. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth was on Capitol Hill today, kicking off confirmation hearings for President-elect Trump's incoming cabinet. NBC's Alice Barr shows us how he pitched himself as a change agent to lead the department, all while lawmakers were grilling him on past comments and allegations.
From handshakes to hostilities.
What are you afraid of? You can't answer this question.
Pete Hegseth, President-elect Trump's choice for Secretary of Defense, facing tough questions in a confirmation hearing before the Senate Armed Services Committee.
My only special interest is the warfighter.
The decorated combat veteran and former Fox News host defending his credentials to lead the massive and complex Department of Defense.
That it's time to give someone with dust on his boots the helm. A change agent.
Democrats tore into Hegseth over his experience.
We have someone who has never managed an organization more than 100 people is going to come in and manage this incredibly important organization.
And allegations of financial mismanagement at past veterans groups.
By the time You left, that organization had deep debts.
Every dollar we raised was used intentionally.
Hegseth also faced a grilling over past comments that women should not serve in combat roles.
What do you have to say to the almost 400,000 women who are serving today about your position on whether they should be capable to rise through the highest ranks of our military?
I would say I would be honored to have the opportunity to serve alongside you.
Hegseth argued it's about holding everyone to equal physical standards.
The standards need to be the same and they need to be high.
And he forcefully denied accusations of past alcohol abuse and a 2017 sexual assault allegation that he says was consensual. He was investigated but never charged.
Completely false charges against me.
While acknowledging he's not perfect, Hegseth promised to boost recruitment and morale and stand with the nation's war fighters. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Ahead of the hearing, President-elect Trump posted his support for Hegseth, that right after railing against Special Counsel Jack Smith's report summarizing his investigation into the president-elect's efforts to overturn the 2020 election. Smith saying the government had enough evidence to convict had the president-elect not won another term in the White House. Still ahead, goals to make Ocean City roads safer, the action that's being taken tonight.
And any snow that may have melted will be refreezing real quick, so we'll watch out for some slick spots. And I'll have details when the 40s will be making a full return back to the teens in your full forecast.
First, fires continue to break out in Southern California, where firefighters say the containment stands of today. That's up next.
Letting loose, baby! Mammogram time.
We don't want patients coming in here telling us what they want and how they want it. It's not some Quiznos.
St. Dennis Medical returns tonight on NBC and Peacock.
Every person
On Deal or No Deal Island
is motivated purely by
money, money, money.
Everyone's gonna lie.
You're gonna be safe.
Deceive, that's how you win. I like it.
Deal or No Deal Island, tonight on NBC and Peacock.
Here at the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, such as myself in countertops, to not only ensure you get the best product to fit your needs, but that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your project.
When I came into the Delmarva Design Center and see that big collection of slabs, that makes really the decision seamless.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
I needed to do some safe floor. I slipped in my old floor and I broke my kneecap. I called Pinnacle, they came. The team was very professional. And then when I came home 2 o'clock, my garage was done. That's the best part. I loved it. Pinnacle did a really great job. They did this beautiful floor and safe to walk. Call Pinnacle, you will not be disappointed. You'll be happy like I am.
Your smile is your first impression, so make it an unforgettable one. At Miles of Smiles Cosmetic of Salisbury, we specialize in creating beautiful smiles. Whether you're looking for a routine exam, cosmetic upgrade, or advanced dental care, we deliver the future of dentistry with a personal touch. We are transforming how oral care is delivered through advanced technology and personalized treatments. Call today and schedule your new smile consultation. Miles of Smiles Cosmetic of Salisbury. Beautiful smiles for a healthy lifestyle.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
Lighter winds in Southern California allowed tired but determined fire crews to continue their forward advance on several fronts. In the case of the two largest fires, both still less than 40% contained 1 week into the nonstop battle. Los Angeles County and city officials held another update this morning on the wildfires and their impacts.
The good news is that for the last 2 days, we've had no increase in acreage at the Eaton fire, and it remains estimated at 14,117 acres with 35% containment. We know that over 7,000 structures are damaged or destroyed, and we have 3,235 firefighting personnel assigned to the incident.
And happening now, FEMA announced assistance is available people affected by those wildfires. FEMA has expedited delivery of serious needs assistance. that provides money for emergency supplies such as food, water, medication, and fuel for transportation.
Well, as far as the Bay and everyone else is concerned, here's our storyline for tomorrow. Blustery wind chills into the teens, cold weather. Then following that for this weekend, we're watching out for showers with milder 40s to return. And then we take a serious plunge into the depths of coldness. Your full forecast coming up in a moment.
No strangers here, just friends you haven't met yet. With comfortable outdoor seating and an authentic Irish bar, Irish Eyes in Milton is a local favorite by the Broadkill River. Irish Eyes in Lewis with ample free parking, a gorgeous waterfront patio, extensive menu favorites, and the best happy hour on the water. Book our Lewis room for all of life's celebrations. With a lovely panoramic view, in-house chef, and a professional team to make your next event one to remember. Find out more at irisheyespub.com.
When I got to the office, I found myself just a little bit out of focus. When I was signing documents, I found that I couldn't even sign my name. And then I stumbled a little bit. And my assistant, Becky Roberts, said, "You don't look well." And I said, "No, I'm okay, just tired." And then she said, "If you don't go to the ER, I'm gonna call Rebecca, my wife." I said, "Okay." And the way I was treated was exactly the way we treat anybody else who comes to the ER with a stroke. CAT scan first, vital signs, and then patient room right away. And then literally within minutes, the Jefferson neurologist was already online with our teleneurology system. Minutes count. And having a neurologist there to see everything makes a huge difference. Healthcare is more and more a team sport. BB Healthcare and what we are and what we're becoming. And our relationship with Jefferson not only saved my life, but made sure that I have minimal impact, that I'm able to live my life and continue doing what I do for a long time.
Oh, porches. Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah, I would
So they're
say-
made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah, I would
And
go-
they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think
And
so.
they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out?
And
And the
so-
custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
Hey, it's Matt the Carpet Guy. You want to work with the best? This is Aaron from Spot Doctor.
For over a decade, Spot Doctor has been the trusted cleaning expert for floors in Worcester, Wycomico, and Sussex County.
At Spot Doctor, we'll use professional grade solutions, keeping your home safe and spotless.
We specialize in cleaning all floors, plus upholstery, air duct, and dryer vent cleaning. Carpets need yearly cleaning. Trust the professionals. Call Spot Doctor today and ask about our $5 whole house carpet protector.
Coast TV First Alert Weather. Your safety, our commitment.
The cold we've been dealing with is now being exacerbated with the winds that are now going on the increase, and the combination of the two has us in a very particular position with a very particular advisory. I'll share that with you in just a moment. Our tunnel and razor camera in Lewis, 30 degrees. Right now, winds out of the north in Lewis at about 4 miles per hour. We'll stay in the upper 20s, so we're going to stay well below freezing. And we started that way this morning in the 20s. Now, we're at 31 in Redden, 30 Seaford, 29 in Delmar, and we're going to drop from here. Now, let's talk about the winds first. Gale wind warning in effect until 10 o'clock Wednesday. Lewis, Dewey Beach, Ocean View, Fenwick Island, we're talking about 40 to 45 mile per hour wind gusts. That gale wind warning is in effect for Ocean City down towards Chincoteague, and it's pretty much in effect for all areas surrounding the Delmarva Peninsula. Then we add the extra layer of the cold air and the temperatures plummeting quickly. We have a cold weather advisory in effect for Liberty Town, Newark, Gulf Club Shores, Ocean Pines, Ocean Cities, Snow Hill, and all along I-13 and everywhere else surrounding it. Then there's that particular thing that I just mentioned a moment ago. We now have a freezing spray advisory in effect until 1 o'clock, going into effect tonight. Now, let me explain to you why a freezing spray advisory is important, because we have the Indian River Inlet, we have the Bay Bridge. See, bridges freeze first, but remember, unlike normal roads, bridges don't have the insulation. So cold air can reach below the surface of the bridge. So it causes the result to, quicker heat loss, and it causes the icing on the bridge to happen even faster than what you anticipate. So that's part of the complication that we're concerned about. Overnight lows will dip well below freezing. We're talking about 20 degrees actually for us throughout Georgetown, Millsboro, Redden, 21 in Delmar. Now, The wind chill, that's another factor. We're looking at 11. That's how it's going to feel when we wake up. And if we're lucky, it'll warm to maybe 21 as far as the wind chill is concerned. But here's the real deal. In the morning time, Wednesday morning, it's going to feel like 7. Thursday morning, it's going to feel like 4, 5, and 6 degrees. And if we're lucky, we'll get into the teens. Precipitation is going to stay away from us till we get to Saturday and Sunday, and by then, we should warm up a tick or two. So we're looking at just rain for Saturday, for example. We may get a little slice of snow with a few flurries for Sunday, but no significant accumulation. Summarizing all of that, keep in mind, we're just going to get downright cold over the next 6 to 10 days, and I'm going to show you just how cold. Tonight, we may get a random flurry, wind chills between 7 to 15. Tomorrow, 32. Wind chills in the teens for the entire day after we start off in single digits. And then for Thursday, partly sunny, but obviously still cold. Now hold on to your hats, folks. You ready for this? Here we go. The extended forecast. I'm going to step on the other side. I don't usually do that. MLK Day, but take a look at this. Monday going to Tuesday, 8 degrees. Tuesday going to Wednesday, 8 degrees. That's the kind of cold that makes you go, wow.
All right, Paul, thank you. Tonight, Ocean City is tackling pedestrian and cyclist safety. That's happening from 5 to 7 at the Convention Center. The Maryland State Highway Administration is holding a workshop on the issue, specifically about safety improvements on Coastal Highway between 15th and 67th Streets. At the meeting, you can hear about the project and give your feedback there in Ocean City.
In Maryland, be on alert if you receive any messages claiming that you owe money for unpaid tolls. The Transportation Authority says there are phishing scams going around tricking people into paying out fake toll debt. Officials say that the service will never ask for payments through text message. If you do receive one, the state says to delete the message and check your account through the legitimate toll service website.
Tonight on the Delmarva Sports Network at 6 p.m., girls basketball between Y-High and Parkside. And then on the DSN Plus app, 5 p.m. girls basketball with North Dorchester and Colonel Richardson. Then 6 p.m. boys basketball when Salisbury Christian visits Salisbury School.
And coming up, why the government is accusing Capital One of cheating its customers. Stay tuned on CoastTV News at 5.
Give your backyard a cozy enhancement with Patio Systems in Lewis, Delaware. Integrity is the pillar of our craft, with quality craftsmanship to transform your yard or deck into a custom oasis, providing you comfort all year round. Take control of the elements with the Shore's best selection of pergolas, retractable awnings, screen and glass enclosures, and a wide selection of modern decking and railing systems personalized your way. For exceptional workmanship at reasonable prices, contact Patio Systems, your backyard living specialist. Locally owned and operated since 2001.
Sponsored by Patio Systems, where integrity is the pillar of our craft.
Johnny Janosic knows that home is where family memories are made. Family owned and operated for over 70 years. We offer the best brands of furniture and mattresses at the guaranteed lowest prices. Experience the difference at Johnny Janosic.
I've needed a new left hip for about 15 years. The last 2 cortisone shots I got were bone on bone, and they didn't last 6 months. They lasted maybe a month. I was in a lot of pain. The staff at the Joint Surgery Center at Atlantic General Hospital were incredibly helpful. I was back to work 2 days short of a month, which I found amazing. You learn to trust people when you get good care.
Start your journey to relief today. Atlantic General Hospital, expert care every day.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation, where we bring the showroom to you.
Don't miss the in-store warehouse clearance sale at Johnny Janosic. Get up to 70% off store-wide, plus take an extra 10% off everything. And get no interest till 2027 for a limited time only at Johnny Janosic.
You may think your home's crawl space is okay, but chances are it's not. Mold, pests, and rotting beams can all cause problems for your home and for your family. The good news is your home's crawl space problems can be fixed permanently, so you and your family can rest easy. Because crawl space problems won't get better with time, but they will get better with us.
Call Dry Zone today for your free estimate.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
New tonight, the U.S. government's watchdog consumer agency is suing Capital One, accusing it of cheating millions of customers. The agency accuses Capital One of freezing the interest rates of its flagship high interest rate savings account at low levels, despite rates rising nationwide. And it says the bank launched a new account that offered better interest rates without telling customers with the other type of savings account. It claims the decision cost consumers more than $2 billion in lost interest. Now, Capital One says it strongly disagrees with this.
The United States is experiencing an egg shortage due to the bird flu, and the situation may not improve anytime soon. According to the USDA, in November and December alone, more than 17 million egg-laying hens died as the result of the virus. It'll take months to replace those flocks. Fewer egg-laying hens means fewer eggs and higher egg prices. Coming up, the beloved Chincoteague Pony Swim is featured this year in Virginia's travel guide. What makes this year so special for the unique event? Stay tuned on Coast TV News at 5.
At Delaware Electric Cooperative, safety is our top priority, and we need your help to keep employees safe. When you see our team working along area roadways, please slow down and move over. Delaware law requires drivers to reduce speed and move over when approaching working utility vehicles. If you can't move into other lanes, drive at least 20 miles per hour below the posted speed limit. Do your part to make sure our crews go home safe to their families every day. Slow down. Move over. It's the law.
New year, new bath. Bring in 2025 with big savings from Bath by Spicer Brothers.
Right now, get 20% off all upgrades, plus save 25% on your entire bathroom project. Baths by Spicer Brothers can bring your vision to life with safe and accessible tub-to-shower conversions.
Our factory-certified team guarantees 5-star professional installation completed in as little as 1 day.
Call today and save 20% off all upgrades and 25% off your entire bathroom project.
Baths by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
Start 2025 in style. The new year, new ride sales event at Preston Hyundai is happening now. Preston Hyundai at Millsboro has almost 200 new Hyundais available, with nearly 100 priced at under $30,000. As your dedicated Hyundai dealer in Sussex County, Delaware, we are committed to going the extra mile to help you find the right vehicle and provide exceptional service throughout your ownership. Check out MillsboroHyundai.com to buy online, and we'll deliver it to your front door. Visit us at the all-new Preston Hyundai at Millsboro and discover why people say cars cost less with Preston.
What's in your crawl space? Damp air, wet insulation, maybe a little fungus. It's easy to forget about what's under your home. At Bennett Termite and Crawl Space Solutions, we've been helping homeowners across Delmarva create healthier, safer crawl spaces for over a decade. We make the process simple and worry-free, so you can relax. Every project begins with a thorough inspection and ends with a final quality check. I personally make sure we just don't meet standards, we exceed them. Remember, Delmarva, quality isn't expensive, it's priceless.
Design a custom home that fits your unique style and budget with Accessible Home Builders. At Accessible, we provide you with a variety of customizable options to create the home of your dreams.
Accessible Builders provided us with a beautiful home.
Scott is full of ideas from his past experiences, and he really worked with us on all our custom asks and wants.
We would definitely recommend Accessible Builders.
Completely customize your dream home with Accessible Home Builders.
The Chincoteague Pony Swim is a Delmarva staple, and now it's gracing the cover of the 2025 Virginia Travel Guide. This news comes as the event prepares to celebrate its 100th anniversary. The milestone swim and auction is set this year for July 30th and 31st. And to find out how you can get your own free guide, I want one, visit CoastTV.com.
All right, so our Spicer Brothers camera, the temperature's in the 20s. Our umbrella giveaway winner is Leon Scully. Congratulations from Milford. Keep up with your forecast by calling our weather line, sponsored by Brockstedt, Mandalis, and Federico. And finally, here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast. Big time cold Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week, as if this week wasn't cold enough, right?
I hear that, Paul. Thank you, and thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
Inside Edition is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.